Wednesday morning, I believe. And I'm going to put my shoes on, getting ready for the gym. It is another day of productivity, I'd like to say. I woke up in a wonderful mood. The sky is blue, which honestly has such a massive effect on my mood. I don't know why, I don't know how. I've woken up tanned, because I faked tan last night, which obviously there's no better feeling. And I put earrings in for the first time in so long, and I just feel like a different human. But I've made myself a bottle of electrolytes. I've been using these like Vidrate ones, which I got sent like loads of them. I just put a little bit of squash in there, and I've had a coffee this morning and a boiled egg because I didn't eat anything before the gym yesterday, and I found that it didn't really work for me. I was really hungry, so I've just had a boiled egg just to kind of keep me going before breakfast. And I've even done some makeup today for the gym because I don't know, when you feel good and you look in the mirror and you're like, it does just change the whole vibe of your entire session. And another thing, I'm just rambling now. Remember I saw Sophie Jane do, I think it was like 75 soft or something, and she basically put loads of post-it notes on her wall, and then every day if she completes all the things that she needs to do in the day to go towards 75 soft, she could take the post-it note off. And I feel like that's a really good way to kind of keep yourself accountable and just aware of like what you're doing. So I'm not doing 75 soft. I'm not doing anything like that. I want to try and kick out some bad habits and just create new habits. So like go to the gym 3 times a week, eat whole foods, healthy foods. Like I'm pretty good with healthy eating, but like it's more the consistency I want to keep on top of. And try and get like 10,000 steps a day. I don't know if you've noticed this massive silver thing on my finger, but I did actually get an aura ring. I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. And I'll talk a little bit more about it later on. I didn't realise how much being able to keep track of it makes you want to do it more. So I've been hitting like 10,000 every day. This is just like, yeah, if I have a good day and I'm feeling good and all these things slowly get like checked off, I get to take the post-it note off. Here it is. So it goes from 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 all the way up to 31. And I don't know, I just feel like it's a good way to keep myself accountable, because I said to myself for the next month I want to try and be consistent with the gym, and that's like my big thing. Because a massive goal this year is to create actually a healthy, realistic routine with like working out, because I've just never really found something that clicked. That's my little spiel on my, I don't even know what you call it, month reset thing. As I mentioned, I've just also like spruced up a little bit because I'm going to head to the library, do some schoolwork. But as I mentioned, I thought I would talk a little bit about my aura ring. I bought this in, I'd say probably like the 2nd week of January, so I've had it for about 3 weeks now. And like, I love it. I actually bought one before. Like I bought one, I think mid last year, and I ended up sending it back because it was the wrong size, and I was like, do I really need an aura ring? Like, they're quite expensive when you think about it. I did end up repurchasing because I really want something just to like, I have an Apple Watch, which is dead. It's always bloody dead. But I don't know, I didn't love it. So I was like, I really want something to like count my steps, because I really want to get more into just like walking. It's such a good way to like get exercise, be active, and like make sure you're being active. And just like tracking things like my stress, my heart health. I wear silver jewellery, so I was like, you know what, I'll get the silver one, even though I get such like, I wear silver rings. I don't know why, I do, and then everything else is gold. The main thing I actually love, and I think I've heard the best result, like, reviews on, is sleep. And yeah, I've just never tracked my sleep before. It's so interesting finding out, like, when you go to bed, when you don't. Like, I'm a uni student. Sometimes my sleep is a little bit all over the place. I just think that's been such a good thing, like making sure I get my 8 hours. Like, I don't think I actually acknowledge how much that does affect my mood, my activity levels, my energy, which is kind of obvious when you think about it, but like, I don't know, I don't think about it that much. And you can like see what my sleep's been. I had a sleep score of 68. That's not good. I try and keep it above 80. though saying that, 75, but that's still 8 hours sleep, exactly. Like, track your activity. I try and every day hit 10k steps because I think that is a really good, it's a good baseline. Like if I hit 10k, I've had a pretty good day of doing stuff and being active. So yeah, that's my recent like favourite thing, is the Oura ring. I do know that it tracks stress, but I don't know if it works. Yesterday apparently I was super stressed at 2:45, but I know for a fact I was sitting in a lecture on my phone. So I don't know. I don't know how true the stress is. And the battery life is so good. It's just giving me more like awareness, like actively being aware of my health and being aware of my sleep and being aware of like the habits of my life, like the day. That's my little spiel about the Oura ring and my health stuff. I'm gonna get ready now and basically get changed to head to the library. I think I'm gonna spend the afternoon just like, it's 12 o'clock. I'm gonna spend the afternoon at the library getting a lot of my project done because that's due next Thursday. So it's coming around pretty quick. Keep on with this productive day. It's actually mad how good I feel if I go to the gym and like make my bed and things like that. I've made myself yet another little chia pudding. This time it's matcha flavoured, which is very exciting. I'm just gonna take that with me in case I want some lunch or like a little afternoon snack.
In the city, remember you used to drive fine. I pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot in Tucson. Are you with me? In the Phantom with the roof gone. I pull up like Jimmy Neutron. I can help you get on my way home. Like you hauling.
Come on down. I've arrived home, and quite frankly, I've just crashed. Like, oops. But I've got my heated blanket on, which is my new obsession over the winter. Got my little fairy lights on. Oh, I can't change it off this. It's really paying me off. And I've even set up my little projector with the OC and set some candles, which don't tell my management staff. But yeah, I'm just going to be here for like the next hour, just kind of completely decompressing, and then we can get on that evening. It's puppy. How's it going? I'm coming to you from a slightly different vibe. To be fair, it's similar vibe, but like just the aftermath. This looks absolutely ridiculous as well. But I have had an everything shower. I finally washed my hair, took out that awful slick back egg vibe. And I'm gonna do a face mask. I got this for Christmas, so I was like, you know what? I'll do it on my little reset vlog. The thing is, I don't know if these actually break me out. Ooh. Also doing this without a mirror and doing it in my viewfinder. Why are these actually the most terrifying things ever? Why didn't I just, whilst I look absolutely terrifying, I'm going to talk to you about this book. Like, okay, I feel like I come on here every time and I read a book that is just, it's already been there. We've been there 2 years ago kind of vibe. But I started reading Verity, like, and the actual, you know me and my Kindle, I love my Kindle. But I've bought this book, it was in Aldi for like £2.99, and I was like, fuck it, why not? And I can't take myself seriously with this face mask on, not gonna lie. And I bought it, and I'm like halfway through, and I'm obsessed. Like, I fully get it, and I want to know what happens. I'm so all consumed with this book. So, if you haven't read this and you think it's overhyped, because low-key, not a fan of Colleen Hoover. like her writing style is just not really my vibe. I tried to read It Ends With Us, and like I will give her books another go now because this one's kind of pulling through. But I tried to read It Ends With Us, and it didn't click for me. I'm gonna sit here, read this, I think. Maybe have a little Pinterest scroll. I know I'm trying to surf social media, but I don't count Pinterest. That's one of the good ones. Good morning, guys. It is a couple days later, and your girl is in a rut again. Like a pretty severe rut. So I thought I'd bring you guys along for yet another day, as I'm actually trying to kick this rut in the butt. Kick the butt in the butt. Today is actually the nicest day I think we've had. Oh, don't even, please. It's actually the nicest day we've had in London in probably the whole year. The whole of 2026. I think today is probably the nicest day. It is clear blue sky. It is like 17 degrees, and I fear that spring is on the way. And I can't wait. Genuinely nothing would make me happier than summer right now, or spring, or blue sky. So I'm going to take my Kindle and I'm going to go for a walk in the park with a coffee. Just to get the ball rolling. Like I was like, I need to go to the gym, like I need to go do this, but like I think because I've been in such a dip, I just don't want to, you know, I've got to be realistic. So I'm going to go for a walk, get a nice outfit on. I've actually gotten ready for like the first time in so long. I've not really been in the mood to kind of get ready and stuff, which happens. Like this like point in the year is so tough for everyone. And like living in a hall, you definitely sense as the vibe is low. Reading One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and oh my god, I'm obsessed. I need to know who she ends up with. So I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna read it, and have a great old time. Enjoy the sunshine is my one goal for today, is enjoy this sunshine. Guys, it's actually so warm today that like I have to take my jacket off. What's going on? I'm currently heading to Parliament Hill to have a little picnic. I thought the weather's like gorgeous. So good evening, guys. It is much later in the day. That's, as you can tell by me being literally tucked up in bed, ready to go to sleep. But I'm currently just doing some editing, and I have a Mr. Wilshire on the phone because this is my little evening routine right here, and I love it. I've showered and I kind of just spent the rest of the day doing schoolwork and watching the OC because I'm kind of obsessed with the OC, and I'm on season 4. And if you've watched the OC, you know that season 4 is not doing it for me. I've been obsessed up until this point. But I did have a very delicious dinner. I had steak and salad, which is kind of been my rotation meal at the moment. Like I've just bought loads of steak and like salad, and it does the trick. I had a really lovely day though. Like I ended up just going to like Hampstead Heath, which I've never like properly been to Hampstead Heath. I've been to Hampstead, the town or like the borough of Hampstead, but I never sat on top of the heath, and it was so nice and just had a really lovely day. I ended up doing like 14,000 steps or something around London, which is wild. Like the amount of walking that I do in London keeps me so fit. I'm not even mad about it. So yeah, had a really lovely day. But tomorrow I've got uni and I'm gonna go to the gym. Yeah. Good night.